So hello and welcome guys to my YouTube channel Rahul Effects. So this is the week uh, 10 of me trying to turn $0 into $100,000 funded. So today is actually Saturday and just week 9 has ended, and for the previous past 2 weeks I didn't make any videos because I was like focusing on the setup and all that a little bit more and not focusing on the content side area. So the last video I had posted was on 28th March and today is 12th April. So it has roughly been 2 weeks since, and in the 2 weeks I had taken only 5 trades, and in that 5 trades, three were loss, one was win. So go through I'll just show you the trades, and I will not go down to explaining all the trades, why I had taken and all that. I'll just do a quick journal review. Okay, so and from the next week again I'll start making the detailed review of what happened in the trade and all that. And currently I'm focusing mainly on Euro USD. USD JPY is like a little bit. Uh, I'm not focusing the past 2 weeks. Only I had seen USD JPY for the first week. Second week I traded only Euro USD. So I think the problem that I'm having in Euro USD is like I'm like comfortable in like seeing the direction where the market is going, but I'm having some little problem with my entry. Okay, so I'll just quickly run through. This was the last trade that I had taken in 20th March. I had posted the video on week 7. Yes, week 7. So let the trade load. This was the trade I had taken on 26th. It was, I think so, Friday, and I had recorded the video on Sunday or whatever. So if you can see, this was the trade I had taken. This was the last trade I had explained in the previous video, week 7. And so after that, I had taken this trade on, you can say, March 26th, April 2. April 2 was the next trade. So this was the trade, and I'll just quickly explain what had happened here. So this was blue box. If you guys have following your previous videos, you know this. I marked the 1 hour fair value gap as the blue box. So I was intended as the 1 hour fair value gap goes and gets respected. So this is the 1 minute time frame we can see. So this, it's just like a rejection. So market comes here, rejects this area. Then I was hoping if the market would have directly come till here, this was the buy side liquidity for me. And if the market would have come in, then there would have been no trade. But here, the market started forming the internal model also. It was forming the external model also. It was forming the internal model also. As you can see, the buy side liquidity it swept. Then here is the displacement. Then the main problem why this trade didn't work out was, if you can see here, I'll just wait. See, I don't have the like PC version because I forgot it to, like, I was not taking screenshot and all that. So if you can see this part, if you can see my mouse area. So after the market had swept the buy side liquidity, this was supposed to be my manipulation. But if you can see, after manipulation, there is no displacement. You must be wondering, why did I take this trade? Okay, so as you can see, this black area was the 5 minute fair value gap, and this 1 minute fair value gap, I was monitoring the 15-second and the 30-second chart. Okay, so in that chart, this was a perfect displacement for me. It had come down till here. My take profit was this, and the market had come down till here. Okay, so now as the market went and retraced in the 30-second, I had taken a trade. But what I had done wrong was, my 5 minutes and 1 minute chart was open in this computer, and the second charts was open in this month. So while taking a trade, like I'm still new to like taking trades in different time frames. So while I was placing the trade, you can see the only 1 minute time frame here. So as I opened the 1 minute time frame, I saw there is a huge displacement. Then I went and, like, what to say, like, I was reducing my lot size to not take a higher lot entry. Then I just entered there, like, to my plan. Then after that, this had become the manipulation move. Okay, like, I got stopped up. Now what I could have done differently was, either I'd entered here and put my stop loss here, then this would have been a, like, easily 1:3, 1:4 trade. But since I was like taking the 1 hour as a 1 hour fair value gap as my point of interest, So if I put that high, if the market comes till my stop loss, then it has to go to take the buy side liquid. Like my thought criteria was, thought process was something like that only. So it happened like I just got to taken out. Then like I limit myself to take only one trade a day. So I didn't like just close my setup and all that. And then later I come to for see if I would have just wait 3 minutes, if I would have properly monitored the 1 minute time frame, this would have been my manipulation move, buy side sweep, manipulation move. This would have been my displacement. This was my target. So this much displacement counts. Now before I had said that you should place your take profit according to your displacement. And the overall the daily bias was below. Okay, so as at this was a displacement, then here pull back to this FBG. If you can see, like I can't zoom more. I don't know why I can't zoom more. Let's see in the second pick. I can zoom more. No, I don't think so. This is a 3 minutes. As you can see, 3 minutes also huge rejection. This was not supposed to be a displacement for me. This was supposed to be a displacement. Then pull back into the 1 minute, 1 minute fair value gap. Then I take I'm like taken the entry here. So this is the perfected entry should be here, stop loss should be here. Perfect 1:3. Close out in this buy side liquidity. Okay. This is the perfected. The mistake I had done was see everything was right, but the entry was early for me. Early entry. I'll just mark it here also. Early entry. So now we move on to the second trade. The second trade, I'll just say what happened. Yes. The second trade, the mistake that I had done was the draw on liquidity. If you can see this chart, the draw on liquidity, I had completely fumbled the daily bias here. Okay. So the for me the draw on liquidity was higher. Okay, but the draw on liquidity was supposed to be lower, and like I did everything according to my plan. This was the sell side liquidity sweep inside this green area is 30-minute FVG. So now the main thing of me like why shouldn't I have taken this trade? I will just be going. This video will be whatever losses I had. Why should not I have taken this trade? So in the further, I can like correct myself that what mistakes I had done. So this blue area is either 1 hour fair value cup or 4 hour fair value cup. Both I marked blue. So once this gets disrespected, then surely the draw is much lower. Okay, the if this gets disrespected, this cannot be the like what to say like draw on liquidity. The draw on liquidity has to be lowered because this is a higher time frame fair value gap. Okay, now what I done here was if you can see this was my initial entry. Okay, I was marking here sell side sweep. This red one is a manipulation move, but the market starts falling. Okay, then the market came at sell side sweep. Then this became the manipulation move. Then this I was entering on the GBP USD SMT. Okay, so market gave manipulation. This initial 1 hour was my initial target. Then the market came to my here. As you can see, this 1 minute fair value gap also got disrespected. Here somewhere I should have taken my position out, but I didn't take my position out. Like thinking, I don't know, my think right like either I have to live stream that point or I have to just record myself every day, like while I'm trading and just like figure out what I'm doing wrong. So yeah, this was the second mistake that I had made. So I'll just cut it out. And so second mistake. If you can see here, I had marked everything internal displacement. This trade was taken basically on continuation to draw on liquidity. So this was the second trade. Let's go on to the third trade. This was the third trade. In this trade, what had happened was the sell side liquidity which had marked down is as you can see overall I had planned to take a sell trade. Okay, so this is a 1 minute time frame, this is a 3 minute time frame. I had opened in this Microsoft Day. So as you can see, this SL, this was supposed to be this is a buy side liquidity. So market sweeps the buy side liquidity, then creates a high. The market comes and makes another low. Then market comes when goes up and takes this high. Now the draw on liquidity is this. Okay, like my daily bars is also for bearish and my draw on liquidity was also lower. Oh. Now what had happened was after this is the buy side liquidity swap, this is the manipulation move. Then the moment the market starts going down, the markets just give displacement. This is the initial displacement. Now I was thinking like my entry was supposed to be if the market will come here, then I'll take an entry with my stop loss here, start it here. This was my entry model. Now what had happened was market just created an order block and fell and took my like sell side liquidity. So when the market had taken the like sell side liquidity, for me it should have been over. Like for me, like either I should have waited for another opportunity or just closed my trading setup because I missed my chance. Like not missed, like the market didn't come to my entry area. But what I had done here was I thought the market can come to give a second entry. Then in this order block, like I had placed an entry here. But again here the mistake I had made was fair value gap getting disrespected. Bullish order is being supported. So no trade. So this is the third mistake which I have made, which I should not have been making. But I had made, I don't know why. As you can see, this was the buy side liquidity manipulation move. This was the displacement. Market should have come here, then I'll take my trade, stop loss here. So the target finished. But the market went and took my here. This was, I will say, like entry was not quite valid because I had entered where I'm not supposed to. This is the third trade, this is the fourth trade. This had given me a win. So now this trade, I had taken it. Uh, can I see the date? Yes, I had taken it 9th. Today is 12th. So this is taken Wednesday or Tuesday, something like that. So the main criteria of this trade was that the market, once the market is going to your continuation to a draw on liquidity, if I can enter when the market is supporting bearish order flow or bullish order flow according to your bias. Okay, so I had entered. As you can see, the market was 1 minute time frame. The market gave a displacement, went up, supporting bearish order flow. The market gave a displacement again, supporting bearish order flow again displacement. So like that, that was the main criteria of me taking this trade. There was no possible buy side liquidity sweep, anything like that, or a SMT. This was just a sure like continuation to draw on liquidity trade. Okay. So as the market had came here, there was a 5 minute fair value gap here. The market was supporting this, as you can see, the 5 minute time frame. Like first the market had come here, then I was thinking like if the candle closed above here, then there is no trade for me because 5 minute bullish bearish order flow is getting respected. But as the market had closed here, I had waited for my opportunity and placed my entry somewhere here, and this trade turned out to be quite profitable. And the market just started falling from here. Okay, like if I'll show you the screenshot on 9th. Wait, 5 minutes. I can show you here. The candle is still there. 9th, I don't think so. It is there. So the market just starts falling from my device. Yes. So I'm taking it somewhere here. This is what 9:01 p.m. So yes, this is the trade. I had removed all the all the drawing and all that. As you can see, this initial the market had come full here. So if I had taken partial, easily it is like 1:8 or something. Okay, so yes, I had closed my trade around 1:2. 2.1, you can say something like that. So this was my uh, initial liquidity, draw on liquidity. So then I had like predicted that also that the initial draw can be much lower. Come to take all this low hanging like LRL, low hanging liquidity. So yes, this was the fourth trade, and this trade I had taken yesterday. And so the main, I think the mistake that I had made in this trade was I don't think so I had made any mistake in this trade because the 1 hour everything was being supported fully and the market had went down also. So just it took me out and went down and like followed the criteria. I had taken it yes Friday I had taken not Friday, Thursday. So somewhere here. Okay. Yes, this is the trade as you can see. This is not preferred. Trade is taken on 10th 2020 45. I think we have deleted that one. Mm, I think we have deleted it. I don't know. Not there. Oh, this is USD JPY. Sorry. USD JPY. Yes. Mm, the trade. Yes, this is the trade. So the market came here, as you can see, took me out, stopped me out here. Then again, it came to take this initial liquidity, I think so. You can see here. So the market came till here. It came here, it served this liquidity, gave displacement into some area, then it gave a massive fall. So the thing I'm happy about is my initial draw on liquidity was much lower, and as you can see, this daily bias was lower. So now I'm not trying to like perfect the craft or anything. Like if I'm getting my daily bias and like overall like draw on liquidity correct, then I consider that a win, whether it's loss or profit. And I've recently got out of a huge losing streak, which if you had followed in my swing trading video, I had showed that like 13, 14 losing streak I was in, like following that like long term, like high time frame trade that I've been taking. And the main thing that was problem is that high time frame trade was, I think, like the criteria of the market was not like price action was not good at that time, because like let's say a 4 hour trade. Okay, so the trade I was taking was like my first was my engulfing. Okay, so let's say I draw a point of interest somewhere here, and the market comes here. Now in the 4 hour, let's say the 4 hour engulfed this candle. Now I was taking entry here. Now what the market was doing was, wherever I was taking entry, market was just reversing from there, like 13, 14 continuous in a row. Like that's like impossible until unless I don't know what's the wrong. But like higher time frame trend, like wherever I was taking a trade, every trade was going wrong. Like if you can see this, let's say this is a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, created a lower low, then give a lower high, then lower low. Now what's your initial reaction if you are a swing trader? The market can come either uh, to give a little bit lower high, then it can go down. See your initial thinking just while looking at the from outside, collect this low. But what the market was doing just from here, where I was taking entry, the market just booming. So like, like that's why I just completely cut that off and I'm just following this strategy. So yes, that's it for this video. Like from tomorrow, today is 12th of 12th April, today is Saturday. From tomorrow, whatever trades and all that I will take, I'll make sure to like put it and all that. I'll make sure to record all the videos. I know, like nobody's watching till here, but I'm just saying this for myself that in future I can watch this and say that I've done some hard work to get to where I am now. So yes, thank you guys for watching. Bye bye. Take care. Peace out.